Good evening. This is an update. An update on Panorama. Go on, Andy Saxon. 1.6 thousand, 2,000, 3,000 watching, 4,000 watching, and rising. Look, 5,000 watching. If you're watching this, share it. Share it, share it, share it. 6,000. Let's see. I don't want to start till we get over 10,000 watching live. What? Oh, Tommy. Come on, Alan. How are you, mate? 8,000 watching live. Kaz, I hope you're getting organised with the stewards, darling. Ready for the 23rd. 9,000 watching live. And we smashed 10,000 in the first minute. There's over 10,000 people currently waiting for an update on hashtag Panorama. By the time I've finished, the whole world is going to want to see this documentary. It's still going up, so I'm just going to let it rise and rise and rise for a minute until I see it steady down. We're over 12,000 people. No, Brian, we're over 12,000, mate. Right. All of you people who follow me, okay? You'd have seen if I put an Instagram story up where for banter I'm having a crack with my wife about giving me a charger. It makes the national news. Everything I say or do makes that's in any way can be taken as negative makes the national news. The Daily Mirror ran a story yesterday. Nazi who supports Tommy Robinson, some Nazi in America that they've found, some lunatic, makes the national news. I have shown and proven already that we have undercover footage of this country's leading journalist of the most respected documentary, Panorama, in our country for the British Broadcasting Company, and not one single journalist has commented. Not one. Not one journalist with a blue tick has made any comment on this. That speaks itself. That's it. You can see it yourself. How are no journalists commenting? Even on the working class comments, how are no journalists commenting? The reason I've chosen, and this is we're over 16,000 people now watching live. The reason I've said I'm going to show this on the 23rd, and I've seen a lot of people saying that the BBC lawyers will get injunctions against me to prevent me screening this documentary. This is my message for the BBC and their lawyers, who would have all been having meetings. Also for Hope Not Hate and your lawyers. There is nothing you can do that will prevent this documentary being screened. Nothing at all. So go to court all you want. The footage is already in Israel. It's already in America. It's already in Canada. It's already in Australia. So if 17,000, we're nearly at 20,000, keep sharing, keep sharing. If you take me to court, and like you thought you could do with my court case, put a reporting restriction, if you put some sort of restriction to prevent this documentary going out, you will just make it bigger than I ever could have dreamed of. So crack on, okay? Now, I'm seeing so many people comment. It's quite humorous because they have no idea what I've got on camera. No idea. Put it this way. Every liberal and every left-wing person should be furious with what I've found. Every one of them, with the comments made, every single one of you. Now, I've seen other people saying, oh, is that it? After watching the little bit of footage yesterday. I am going to drip feed every 72 hours. The next bit of footage that will be exposed will be on Tuesday evening, and it will be on my new website. My new website that I've been planning with other friends, Avi Yemeni, our little Jewish friend from Australia, who's going to be part of the team. And the next bit of footage will be released on there. To all those doubters, trust me when I say the expose I have on the BBC will categorically prove that their programmes are scripted. That what's being said is planned. All I'm going to drip feed, like what I drip fed last night, that's nothing. That's nothing out of what I've got. And I'm going to drip feed every 72 hours. Yeah? And that's why their lawyers now won't know what to say or what to do. The BBC won't know what comment to make because you don't know what I've got. What I showed you in that room, I sat down where Panorama thought they would be interviewing me and grilling me. But I had set up cameras and I'd set up a huge projector screen behind my head. So when I sat down with John Sweeney directly opposite me, as well as his executive producers, I then turned the tables 360 on them. And every single minute of it is on camera. As they all sat and watched and cringed and put their heads in their hands as I showed them clean evidence of their corruption. And man, it makes great viewing. So, this isn't about trying to prevent it coming out to the BBC. You should be thinking damage limitation. You should already be deciding who's going to resign, who's got to go. What this will become about is our licence fee. And the fact that you think that I'm going to pay money and the rest of the members of the British public are going to pay money to you so you can use our money to plan propaganda to destroy and slander our communities and mock our communities and use our money. Wait until you see the attitude. Wait until you see. It's a headline story in itself with regards to the BBC abuse of their expenses. It's all on camera. And it's going to piss every one of you off when you watch the attitude, the money spent, how much money, the comments made. It's not what our money should be spent on. You have people getting taken to court because they can't afford to pay their licence fee. And these jokers are pissing it up the wall, literally. Anyway, this moment was just to say that every 72 hours I'm going to drip feed a piece. We're over 20,000. Thank you if you're watching this. Give it a share. The other message, again, I know the website kept crashing, whether that's interference or because so many people going on it. I think soon, very soon, I won't be able to do this. I won't be able to talk to you live on Facebook. I'm in the process of setting up my own website and ways around that so that I have my own app, etc. So I can still go live and I can still speak to you without having to rely on the big tech companies because they're all in it together and it's only a matter of time before they delete me. Now, I've put a link on this. It's globalaim.co.uk. If you sign up there, it's free. It's just a way that I can continue giving you the videos, the exposés, everything I'm doing. It's just a way that I can keep in contact with you. Now, the 23rd of February, please tell me you are all made plans already or you're busy making plans to be in Manchester for what is going to be the most sensational expose of the BBC this country's ever seen. And it's going to be on huge screens outside their office. Currently, I'm looking at 2 huge screens. I see the numbers for this are going to be so big, so huge. And make your plans. I've just got a £200 fine for not having a licence. They can jump. They can jump, Tina. And you see, when enough of us say that and do that, I am never, ever going to pay the BBC a single penny again. Please come and knock on my door. Please come and knock on my door. And when this is played, I'm going to play this documentary. It will be beamed live on my YouTube channel whilst it's happening in Manchester. And at that same time, it will go live around the world. The biggest scary thing is not one single journalist in this country is commenting on it. Where's Piers Morgan with his big fucking mouth? Eh? Where's Piers Morgan? It's his mate, innit? John Sweeney. It's his pal. You know, the one who thinks we're all cannibals or creatures from outer space. That's nothing compared to what's to come. Nothing. Okay? So, another update. The Times newspaper. I'm just giving updates now because I haven't spoke for weeks because I just took a back seat while we were planning what we're doing. The Times newspaper. I have instructed legal proceedings against them. They're aware of that because they've received my legal letters now. For defamation, for lying, for fake news, for printing complete fake news about me in your newspaper. We're going to court. Unless, of course, you offer me money out of court, which I'm pretty sure you're going to, because you're banged to rights. Cambridgeshire Police. It's all happening. I have a trial against Cambridgeshire Police on the 12th of March. I'll let you all know all the details. This is for harassment, persecution of my children in Cambridge when I took them to the football. Then there's so much happening. The CPS. When Darren Osborne's court case started, the opening of his court case, within the first couple of hours, newspapers started printing around the world that Tommy Robinson has sent direct Twitter messages to Darren Osborne. Now, I've just received this week the transcripts from the opening of that court case. And guess what? Because I wasn't sure if I needed to sue the CPS or sue the media. I wasn't sure if it was a journalist or the prosecutor for the government who lied and said that I'd sent direct Twitter messages to Darren Osborne. Well, now I've got the transcript, so I can see that it wasn't said. Those words were never said in court. But guess what? Lizzie Dearden, the journalist who writes negative stories about me every single week, lied, because I've got it in black and white, because I've got the court transcripts. Her report online said Tommy Robinson sent direct Twitter messages. Those words were never said in court. Lizzie Dearden, you are a liar. You are fake news. I'm going to expose you just like I've exposed Sky News, just like I'm exposing BBC Panorama. You're a liar. You have zero integrity in the job you do. And I can prove it now in black and white. And you, like the others, will be hearing from my lawyers. To every one of you who sign up you can sign up at Global Aim at tommyrobinson.online. To anyone who signed up to support me, I can only issue these legal letters. I've issued another one today. Socialist Workers Party, you should have heard from my lawyers. It's about time I fight back. You and the people who sign up to me monthly give me the ability to fight back. I couldn't do this, do you know already? Because I've already had legal meetings about Panorama. Yes, this week should be very interesting, whilst we see which way they go. If they decide to fight, if they decide to accept their guilt. So, get yourself booked and be in Manchester on the 23rd of February. It's going to be a historic date. This documentary will prove to all of those around the world, including you, Mr. Trump, Donald, in the comments when you said BBC are fake news. Well, my friend, I now have the ultimate proof that they're fake news. I have it all on camera. So, 1 hour 25 minutes on the train in Manchester. It'll be worth every minute, Diane. Do you know what? Don't let the media scare you. Don't let anyone scare you. Just like the Brexit rally. It was a beautiful day surrounded by beautiful people. You will have an amazing day and you'll go away from there. Well, I'll go away from there feeling successful. I'm looking forward to it. It's Monday morning tomorrow. My simple message was this. BBC's lawyers, if you put an injunction against me from screening this documentary, listen to me now. I 100% will screen this documentary. There is nothing anyone's going to do to prevent me exposing your lies, your corruption, and what you were attempting to do to me. And it's not just about me. This isn't about me as the victim. This is about every victim of your media bullshit. Everyone you've lied about. Everyone whose lives you've destroyed or jobs you've lost with your bullshit lies, with your labelling, with your corruption. This is about everyone. This is about the fake news. This is bigger than BBC. It's bigger than Panorama. It's every one of you in it together. And we can see you in it together because not one single journalist has reported on the fact that I've gone undercover and I'm about to expose Panorama. I say I've gone undercover. The person who has gone undercover can have a complete round of applause when that time is needed and when that time comes. But, yeah. It's coming. And that was my message. There's nothing you can do to stop it. So, if an court injunction was put against me that said I would go to prison for airing this documentary, mark my words, I am airing this documentary. Just hope my wife didn't hear that. But I am airing this documentary. There's nothing you're going to do to stop it. So, stick that in your little legal meeting that you're having in the morning, yeah? It doesn't matter what you do or say. It's going out. And it's just going to be a rush of time because it's half term and I am having a break or going for a break with my family first thing in the morning. So we'll crack on next week. Everyone, put it in your calendar. Get ready. 8 p.m. Tuesday night. The next edition of Panorama is coming.